So, I don't really talk this much as I should have, but I guess I want to do some talking now. So I want to give a little bit of thank you to those that have been tuning in. Thank you to those that have been watching currently. I do want to greatly appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me. I do want to announce what you can get when you subscribe to Steph J Mills. Now I gotta do a little reminder to remind people I gotta remind people now what subbing to Steph J Mills now offers you, because I realize I just don't talk as much, but there's a lot of things that you can. There's a lot of things that I offer on the stream, as a subscriber. So when you subscribe to Steph J Mills, you receive the ROTG Access Pass, which gives you access to subscriber content, which I provide nothing but the cleanest plays and the cleanest matchup guides to my guide to Kamille. My guide to Kamille is completely finished. It is on Mobafire. So you can hit the Kamille command in the chat and you'll get access to all my social medias. You get access to everything. It opens up my Facebook, opens up my Twitter, my Instagram, also opens up my Patreon, also opens up the link to the Mobafire guide. So, as well as if you want to learn a lot more about my Kamille guide in terms of its strategies, you can actually look at the different kinds of chapters that I offer. So what I call the Book of Kamille was my personal project. Hello, you were the fat horse. I saw those hardcore ganks on me, man. But so my Book of Kamille is my personalized project that I feel like I didn't really give any in depth about. So Book of Kamille is a self-protagonist guide. So this dickhead that pretty much left a comment on my YouTube channel was actually speaking some truth as to what the Book of Kamille is. So the Book of Kamille is a self-protagonist guide by me. I make myself as a character. So to basically embody my stream, I have a personalized character that I was coming up with, which is called Sessa. So it's basically the elite of the heretic of Kamille. I've always had this title of saying I'm the heretic of Kamille because I do things differently that a lot of people just don't agree with, but I decided to make it into the form of a fun, characterized self-protagonist guide. So my guide to Kamille is also self-taught in this Book of Kamille. So everything is all on the stream. Everything is all on the stream. So it's more of like you just have to scroll throughout my Twitch channel and you'll get access to all the content that I have all on the Twitch channel. It is all video uploads. So everything is video based. So it's basically for you to study. It's like a study guide. Just think of it like that. Like you have your videos, you have the tutorials and such things like that are all on the Twitch channel in case you are struggling to understand my personalized guide with Kamille. I literally teach the guide this season. So a lot of people might wonder, what the fuck are you going certain builds that not a lot of people that play the meta accordingly to Kamille. I personally teach everything that I do with that guide. So as a result of the guide being completely finished, which means the guide is not going to be updated because I put a lot of work and a lot of testing to put those builds on my Mobafire guide. So this is where I say the guide is completely finished. It will not be updated because everything that I do will be tested and shown live stream. So live stream, you will see all the builds and all the keystones and runes that I go. Be sure to hit that link, hit that Kamille command to access the link to my Mobafire guide. It is all finished and it is all done. Everything is described in terms of matchups, in terms of rune choices. Item builds is basically what I'll be showcasing on live streams and in my YouTube highlights as well. So, as well as I offer special premium content streams to my subscribers as well. So not only does my subscribers get access to what I call my training course to my Book of Kamille, my personalized guide, you also get access to the live streams that I'm going to be doing for subscribers only. So the live streams were going to be my premium live streams to subscribers, which gives you in-depth guides on mechanical plays and itemizing. We discuss items. We also host little challenges such as 1v1 tournaments, and we work on funding to make tournaments to give away prizes to people that want to showcase their skills with Kamille. And I'm also all about showcasing trading, playmaking, and if you struggle with a matchup and feel as though you just cannot beat a matchup, if you just struggle with it so much, the purpose of the Book of Kamille is to showcase how to eliminate your most hardest matchups. So if you struggle with a matchup, this is where I say Steph J Mills went under a series of testing and a series of practice where I say Kamille is that champion that beats anybody if you just know mental, if you just have the right focus and you put together the right strategies. So after this intense amount of practice off the stream that I've been doing, I can now say I finished my testing, I finished my practice, I finished my guide, so I know exactly what the fuck to do. And this is also meant to help people all across the ELOs, which I mean everybody for every single ELO there is. Whether you are a hard stuck in iron or you're a hard stuck in challenger, I don't fucking know, but it's all the way for every ELO. So my project was meant to help everybody in any ELO, in any rank. So that was what my big project was all about. I've been saying experience with the champion outclasses the rank. So if you feel as though you are a hard stuck player and just is not making progress and just continuously keep struggling against those matchups, all you gotta do is just refer to the guide, which teaches you specifically on playmaking, how to improve your odds against those matchups, and you won't find yourself struggling. That was my purpose for the Book of Kamille. So, also subscribe and you get access to custom badges, you know, custom emotes and such things like that that I've been putting together. The more you subscribe, the more emotes that I can make. I make my own personalized emotes, and I also put together my own personalized badges as well, which you can evolve as you are a long-term subscriber. So, you also get I'm also offering mod privileges to subscribers as well, and I'm also offering mod privileges to those that intend to stay here for a long time. If you plan to be a dedicated supporter of Steph J Mills, if you plan to be here in the chat very often and be here throughout my live streams, if you actually have the maturity to earn the mod privileges, all you gotta do is ask and I'll give you the mod privileges. I just don't want anybody to really fuck up their mod privileges because I will take that shit away. Remember, it's a privilege. Don't fuck it up, guys. But I'm learning how to talk more because that was my problem as a Twitch streamer, was essentially I just did not talk enough and I wasn't really explaining a lot and I just wasn't really interacting with people as much. So I'm starting to learn how to interact with people more because I was the type of player where I like to focus and I like to play on my own time. But then I just know that people that watch me, they want to get to know me. They want to get to know what my life is. They want to get to know more and more about me, who I am as a person. I can pretty much just tell you that I'm 22 years old. I am an uncle at 22 years old. Yes, I am an uncle at 22 years old. That should change my life. So I decided I wanted to dedicate my full time into being a Twitch streamer. And I've been going through a lot of corporate standpoints in my life where I was essentially like almost trying to like fall into a corporate job, which essentially was the worst decision of my life because we all know corporate is a trap for motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're young. Corporate's trying to trap motherfuckers into their little schemes and try to make them work on shit that's really, really pointless and meaningless. So I basically said, I don't want to fucking be there no more. So I decided Twitch streaming was the best thing for me because I can now do something that's very, very fun. And I love to interact with people, and I love to actually showcase my own personality. I had confidence issues throughout my life, so it played a part in how I was going about my Twitch streaming. I've been doing it for 3 years. If nobody knows this, I've been doing Twitch streaming for 3 years. I've also been playing League for 10 years. I've played League for 10 years prior to me just being 22 years old. I played League since I was a child, so I started Twitch streaming at the end of 2017. But however, 2019 was when my Twitch channel kind of started like kicking off a bit because that's when I started receiving montages. So montages of me started getting made on YouTube, which really jump started my Twitch channel. So around like May 6th of 2019, I have received my first montage on YouTube, and ever since that montage, there was more montages that got featured of me, and then my Twitch channel kind of like over time grew from 300 followers at that time period to up to 2.7k followers to this day. So over time, I will say my Twitch channel grew, but it didn't grow as much because I wasn't collabing with many people and I wasn't really following like the current pace of like how people grow as Twitch streamers. And I also had a lot of personalized issues in my life as well to kind of interfere with me Twitch streaming because me being black, I will say, you guys, it sounds very stereotypical, but me being black, it made me struggle with a lot of things in my life to make it seem like Twitch streaming wasn't something to be proud of. I always dealt with confidence issues in my life thinking that Twitch streaming wasn't something that I can actually call a career or call a job because everybody here on this side of my life and the side of my family always looked at Twitch streaming like it was just you just playing the game and not doing shit with your life. And I'm just looking like Twitch streaming is essentially a business, you know? You're running a business. You're actually interacting with people. You know, you're getting people that support you. So I'm looking like, I don't think people understand that I've been trying to put this like Twitch streaming as like a full-time thing because this is where I realized this is kind of like what I'm actually enjoying the most. And when you enjoy something with your life, you actually just want to put enough time and effort to keep on growing. But when you got too many interferences and outside sources telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your life, it frustrates you. So throughout the past couple years of my Twitch streaming career, I was inconsistent on being on Twitch streaming because a lot of my issues in life made me not focus on Twitch streaming enough. So I can now say that I was able to get out of a lot of situations that I really didn't need to get into, and I can finally say my free time throughout this COVID pandemic where everybody's inside the house because they're so paranoid of going outside, wearing masks and everything. So since everybody's inside majority of the time, I figured this is now's a good time as any to sit there and dedicate my time to being a Twitch streamer and also dedicate my time to teaching everybody what I know with Kamille. I've peaked at Grandmaster 245 LP as of season 9. That is halfway to Challenger. I solo grind my way up there. Solo grinding my way up there was a very big deal for me because it was a personal accomplishment because throughout the experience of me playing League for 10 years, I never got that high in the elo before. So when I did for the first time, it was very, very, touching for me to say yo, I got up to Grandmaster. Holy shit, I got up to Grandmaster after all the years I played League. I've never got up there before, never got that close to Challenger. So it was an accomplishment that I hold very, very dearly. But unfortunately, I dropped from that rank because I just wasn't mindful enough of playmaking. So throughout the times that I was losing my matchups, where this was in a period where League was at its most toxic. So we all know the past couple seasons, League has been very, very toxic as far as the community and just as far as players as well, because players just haven't been too focused and they have this mental problem to where they have to argue with people all the damn time. And it's just why are you arguing with everybody all the damn time and not focusing on the game? It's I get you might be frustrated that somebody might be making a mistake, but the moment you argue, go back and forth and complain and say GG FF15, it's dude, then nobody's focusing anymore because you're fucking calling the game up and you're basically making it seem like everybody on the team is trash. So I'm looking not everybody's trash. We're trying to focus, we're trying to play, we're trying to get our shit done, but you, being the insufficient player that's fucking got the mental problem, you can't fucking focus, so that means we all suffer. So I've dealt with a lot of players in the game that essentially had the mental issues to where they couldn't focus on the game and they were just quick to want to call people out and want to flame. So I wasn't streaming enough, but when I was playing off stream, that was where I was experiencing a lot of the toxic attitude in players. So off stream was where I had a bunch of personalized anger because I'm a person that hard dwells on a lot of shit. So throughout my life, I've hard dwelled on a lot of issues and it really frustrated the fuck out of me, and I really felt like I needed to finally get my mental right so I'm not going crazy and I'm not spazzing out at everything that's going on. So I just finally had to stabilize myself and calm down and just start focusing more and start helping people out in terms of how to get better with Kamille, because I know there's a lot of people that struggle out here. There's a lot of people in the elos all across the ranks that struggle with Kamille so much. So I felt like it's time to kind of be that guy that puts the revamp in the Kamille and showcase there is more than one way to play this champion, and there's also very creative mechanical plays and very creative styles that you can run with her that actually makes a lot of matchups much more easier to deal with than following the typical meta-slaving style. Because everybody that meta-slaves is essentially the people that think that they're good, but they're really fucking not. And I found out in a video where there was this old dude that played, his name was Kid Barrier Ignite, but he had made a video where he basically said he was quitting League, and he said that it was very frustrating because there was a lot of he basically said the same thing that I was saying, that there was just a lot of toxic players in the game. And he was actually expressing a point where he said a lot of people in Challenger are just meta slaves as well. So it's meta slaving has been a very issue in the game because it cuts out a lot of creativity that you can do. So season 11, the item rework, all the item changes that now they brought about in season 7, season 11, I realized that a lot of creativity and theory crafting can be possible now. So most people kind of discredit theory crafting, but theory crafting gives you the ability to understand how to make the best item combos and also know how to utilize those combos to beat matchups that they normally wouldn't beat. So I've been doing a lot of theory crafting off stream, and then I'm just So there is more than one way you can play Kamille. So there is easy ways to beat these matchups. And I was talking to Kamille mains like Discord and trying to explain the different strategies, but it felt like nobody was satisfied enough because of the rank. So when everybody's hard stuck in an elo, they just feel like they can just finger point and say, well, you're hard stuck, so you don't know any better, or you don't know more than me because you're a hard stuck player. So it doesn't seem like your strategies can even help anybody progress because you're hard stuck regardless of what you do. And I'm looking like, dude, I was only hard stuck because the season was jacked the fuck up. So we all know that the season was fucked up for a lot of people to be hard stuck. So I'm just looking like, I don't understand how I'm not getting any leeway, because we all know the season has been jacked up for a long time with toxic players and it making it difficult for people to climb. So it's kind of like there's not really a lot of excuses that people like can really make when it comes to just bad players and toxic players. So nobody's really trying to make excuses when they say the season has been jacked up. But if nobody's putting any effort to make a change, then nobody's going to ever progress. So I said, fuck it, might as well be me. If not anybody, when it comes to Kamille, that is. So that's the purpose of my Mobafire guide. So like I said, if you want to support it, be sure to hit the vote button on it when you visit it on Mobafire. And also be sure to, like I say, hit that subscribe button, because my Mobafire guide is basically on my Twitch channel as well, if you want to learn it through personalized videos of Steph J. Mills. So one thing that I will say I have the Book of Kamille, where I do little personal chapters of just showcasing like matchups and showcasing how my builds work in a very descriptive match. So that's where I do my match commentaries through the Book of Kamille, which is on the Twitch channel as a subscriber. Also, I will say that there's currently 5 chapters that are out right now. So 5 chapters are out right now for subscribers right now. I will be doing more chapters per 20 subscribers. Every 20 subscribers, I'll drop a new chapter. Every 40 subscribers, I will say, that is when I'll do the special Sessa stream, because that's where I do my premium content on and my premium guide, and also showcasing a ton of like, if you ever feel like there's something specific like trading, for instance, if you're struggling with trading, if you're struggling with playmaking, and if you're trying to figure out how you can actually outright kill your matchup, like kill them like within a moment's notice, just knowing that you can kill them, that is what I show on the Book of Kamille, and also show on the Sessa streams that are for subscribers. So like I say, when you're a subscriber, there is a lot to learn, and there is a lot that you can actually access on the Twitch channel, just to let you guys know. So that is also to do my big return, because I know I've been very inconsistent. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry for you guys that were waiting for me all this time, that were wondering where have I been all this time and why I haven't been on stream enough to be growing more. So I now understand my personal issue was inconsistency with the very thing that I love to do. So to make up for the inconsistency, I was going crazy on content creating, and I'm not even bullshitting. I was insane on content creating, because during the time while I was in school and I was learning a lot of shit that I need to learn more about, like production wise and content creating, I was doing it all so I can finally come back and say all of it is done. So all of it is now easy to drop. So you'll see a lot more videos on my YouTube channel, you'll see a lot more VODs, you'll see a lot more highlights, and you'll also see a lot more content on my Twitch channel here, because I also put my highlights on the Twitch channel if you want to get quick access to it. So quick access to my highlights are on the Twitch channel. You can go to the YouTube channel as well to see the VODs, but like I said, my Twitch channel has been completely revamped, all because of my dedication to Kamille and my dedication to League of Legends. I love League of Legends, I love playing it. I also like to stream other games as well. Looking to stream other games, and also looking to interact with more people and collab with more streamers, and just more, like, I'm looking to just be more versatile with streaming as well. I know I've been a small streamer, but I'm looking to be more open so I can actually interact with a variety of people. So I'm also looking to like advance my Twitch streaming career, to learn how to like be more out there for sponsorships, for endorsements, and work on basically building my stream over as much as I can, because my confidence issues was keeping me down into like learning how to like get out there in the world. So after overcoming the confidence issues, I will say the secret to it was I got a fine ass girlfriend. So my girlfriend now, a fine ass woman, I love her. She's amazing. She's a gamer, she's an anime lover, and she's somebody that she's simple to please. So you don't have to do all that crazy shit, have to have all that extra shit to please that woman. Like, she just loves you for who you are, and that's all you ever want. All you ever need in a woman is just someone that loves you for who you are. So it's like, you do know that confidence issues comes into play when you feel like you're just this nerd motherfucking dude that just won't get nobody in life and some shit like that. But I was never a nerd, you know? Like, I mean, I admit that I like anime and I play games, but it was kind of like my life on the side. It was a little bit kind of like not as clean as you might have thought in terms of just like, you know, looking for people and searching for love. So while I was soul searching, there's a lot of stories that, yeah, there's a lot of stories I can tell you about in terms of like things I've dealt with in terms of like life, people I've dealt with in terms of like women, and yeah, gamer and anime lover, that's wife material. Yes indeed, my man, she is wife material all the way, and I just would not have guessed it. And the best part is, she lives down the street from me. So it's like, I can see her, like, whenever I want, you know? She's down the street from me, you know? She comes to the house every now and then, so you guys might even see her on live stream as well. Because we're just working on building something together. And I just am so grateful that I found somebody like her. So I can be myself and be free. So, Uncle Steph, that is, you know, found love. And Uncle Steph, who found love, now he's a happy man. And this is like, as a result of Uncle Steph being a happy man, everybody on the Twitch channel is gonna be happy because of all the content Uncle Steph done came out with, bro. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. So that's my little monologue. So like I said, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for listening. So now let's return. And hold on.